Hello, my friend. Welcome. I'm Mabel. I'm extremely delighted to meet you here. Welcome to my course, N-Star Chinese Fine. In this moment, all of you in front of the screen are Chinese language enthusiasts. If you're watching, that means you want to learn Chinese. That is really cool. In this era, the world is becoming smaller and smaller, and the connections between countries are like a tightly woven net. Chinese, as one of the languages with the largest number of speakers globally, is becoming increasingly important. It's like a master key that can open countless doors full of opportunities for you. You know what? The British Council ranks Chinese in the top 3 most useful languages for the future. From a career perspective, opportunities linked to China are booming. 1 out of every 3 new jobs has a China connection. And with China opening its doors wider to tourists, these trends all point to one thing. Mandarin is the language of opportunity. Imagine during business negotiations, you can communicate fluently with Chinese partners in Chinese. How surprised and appreciative they will be. When traveling, you can freely chat with locals and ask for directions, exploring those hidden treasure spots in alleys. Isn't that incredibly satisfying? Also, in cultural exchange activities, you can understand ancient poems, grasp the profound emotions contained therein, and discuss historical stories with Chinese friends. It feels like stepping into a brand new and wonderful world. In fact, a growing number of people around the world are starting to learn Chinese. Let's look at a set of statistics. According to data from the Ministry of Education of the People's Republic of China, due to factors such as Chinese being incorporated into the national education systems of 86 countries, economic and trade cooperation under the Belt and Road Initiative, and the popularization of online education, the number of people learning Chinese rose from approximately 25 million to 35 million between 2015 and 2025. The total number of Chinese learners and users has exceeded 200 million. Another key indicator is the explosion in HSK test takers. The HSK is the official language proficiency exam, and its popularity is skyrocketing. Since 2015, the number of test takers has more than doubled, and is projected to reach 750,000 by 2025. This 150% growth in a decade shows that people aren't just curious, they are actively certifying their Chinese skills for real-world applications. Also, in the first half of the year alone, over 38 million foreign visitors entered China, and the number is estimated to exceed 75 million by year end. However, a large portion, around 50 to 60%, do not speak Chinese, creating a clear opportunity. On the professional front, of the 887,000 visas issued in H1, roughly 35% were work-related. The demand for Chinese language skills in both tourism and business is undeniable. So, who's learning Chinese? Asia leads the way with 65% of global learners, driven by close economic and cultural connections. Europe and North America are also significant markets, with Mandarin being one of the fastest growing languages in primary and secondary schools in the United States, with over 2 million learners. This global distribution highlights that Chinese is truly a language for the world. However, to learn Chinese well, we must first take a crucial step, learning pinyin well. Pinyin is like your shining name card, the first impression others have of you. For example, when you accurately say 你好, the clear and standard intonation will be like a spring breeze, instantly narrowing the distance between you and your Chinese friend. But if the pronunciation is wrong, like saying 你好 as something similar to 你好. The other person may be a bit confused, and the smoothness of communication will disappear immediately. In the business world, pinyin can be your secret weapon. Adding pinyin to your emails and proposals shows attention to detail. But more importantly, being able to communicate directly with Chinese partners in their language builds trust and can be the difference between winning a contract or not. For travelers, pinyin transforms your experience. Imagine being able to ask a local for recommendations, read a menu in a tiny alleyway restaurant, or navigate the subway system with confidence. Pinyin turns you from a tourist into an explorer, unlocking the deeper, more authentic China. From the perspective of reading, there is a wealth of knowledge waiting for you to explore in Chinese books and materials. With pinyin, whether it's a complex business report or an interesting novel, you can read smoothly all the way and quickly obtain key information. For instance, for such a complex word with the pinyin 饕餮, not only can you pronounce it, but you can also deeply understand the cultural meaning behind it. Another super useful thing about pinyin is typing. In China, almost everyone types Chinese characters on their phones or computers. And guess what? Most typing methods use pinyin. Once you know pinyin, you can type Chinese characters quickly. Let's say you've made some Chinese friends on a trip and you want to keep in touch. You can easily chat with them online, send messages, or even write emails in Chinese without any trouble. But if you don't know pinyin, you will be stuck trying to figure out how to type those complex characters, and it will be a real struggle. Therefore, remember this: pinyin is not just about sounds, it's about access. It's the key that unlocks effective communication, exciting business opportunities, unforgettable travel experiences, and a lifetime of reading and learning. So, what are you waiting for? Take that first step, master pinyin, and start your amazing Chinese learning journey today with me. Thanks for watching. I hope this course has given you a deeper understanding of the importance of pinyin and inspired your passion for learning Chinese. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I look forward to seeing you communicate with the world in fluent Chinese in the near future. Wish you a pleasant learning experience, and I will see you in our next one. Bye bye.